Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I near stood a chance. Maybe scared.
I say.
This is my
What's
end.
to do? What to do? Just at the time.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Feast your eyes on this! Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the Ark, see to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's...
A quiet day.
Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be...
Foul!
There's no need for... Here's a fair warning, cuz this...
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now, two parties ask our aid. Which of them more deserving?
I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, Cud.
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
Watch out for the choppers! Masterfully done!
Once more!
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
It's in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
Of course. Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray, seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet. It's again. I've not a mite of interest in the squabbles of nobles. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustin, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this. I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin, and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for methinks I've earned my pay this time. And then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz I'll be fine. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
'Tis done. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
We've got to be breathing. Keep this up, we'll look Over so soon? I would seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Goblins approach!
I shan't let them harm you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
The arisen has been drenched.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. If I might have my say, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
Oi!
You're all out of luck.
Nowhere to go. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road. Though
Might there be aught over there?
we ought to take a closer look.
I can't wait to find out what's inside. Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
What's come over you, Arisen?
So that's where you're hiding.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
When does my watch end? Herald is belong to after a day of rest.
The hunting for one day.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
On my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
Almost so. How might I be of service?
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for you. The item you requested is complete. Here you are. I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all. Hope to see you again.
There's no easy thing making a living as a soldier. I'm in fine fettle today.
A lantern would serve us well here.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. I'd gladly stay here forever if I
So, welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience. Hope to see you again.
Almost so. How might I be of service?
Got to find more places to buy my stuff.
Isn't there anything to do round
So, welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Many thanks to you.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
All this hustle.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
A short review.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away. 'Tis a goodly deed we've done, aiding the sick. I only hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
You have my support. Neat. Maybe I'll keep right here.
Thanks, sir.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name... I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my round, not to mention. I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one. You would procure it yourself. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some The slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have. Your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Tell is, Myers might can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the wilder night.
At last.
It's been a hard day.
Over here, if you please.
Yes, sir. Ah, forgive me. If that's not the case, you will have to excuse me.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Humility's here.
Following along, I trust. Take care not to lose sight of me. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
Isn't the dragon at least
I'll claw out his eyes.
Every day of peace is a boon.
Like it or not.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend.
Oh, sir. Pray, excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in... Might I beg a moment of you? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns, you will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Would you mind coming over here?
My bed.
Got to try to enjoy life, sharing when I'm not the only one.
Hoy, friend! Having any time for me today? I dare say there's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation. For it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant, to be wheeled about as she pleases. Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would... Thus, I cannot say when next we'll... Though I feel sure we shall. Until then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Right you are.
Shall we visit the manor, as the maid bid? Follow me, master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master. It is my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana! Would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no...
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind. Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very...
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Hoy, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
This can't be happening!
I've somewhere to be. What now?
We'll pull through yet. At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
This can't be happening! That's quite enough! I don't mind a bit of danger.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
Not my kind of place, this.
What good can come of my being here?
another errand to see to.
It's a fair price. But no one's got his mind.
I know every face here.
Over here, if you please.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might they not...
Well then, I must confess, I feel rather I only hope I've not forgotten. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. What else must I bring? Ah, I almost forgot.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Greetings. Faring well, I hope. Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little... patience is all. Many thanks to you.
We might better observe our surroundings if we had a lantern lit.
Need anything? Many thanks.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
None of these milksops are worth my time.
All that fuss and nary a coin to show for it.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Magic, do your weapons with the fury of the elements. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Might have a look around. You're all out.
In traversing other worlds, I came to be ready. Our foes are armed.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as balls.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
Pray, save your strength for our enemies, Arisen!
feel as though I'm being watched.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Time to be heading home. But not at the expense of my duty.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
We are to retreat then.
Let us defer to the Arisen judgment.
You have my support.
How can
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. It seems Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Many thanks. Take this. With
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
Did anyone else see that? Or catches the load?
We ought to take a closer look.
Wolves, Master!
No foe is your equal, Arisen.
Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have...
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Pray, follow me.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
This oxguard was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We ought to proceed with caution.
'Twill take an age to arrive on foot. Better we made use of a ferry stone if one's available.